Hey, Gemini. Welcome. Welcome back if you're not new. We are talking about the blessing or reward that you are receiving because you successfully completed your test or challenge. So keep in mind, Gemini, that this message is not for every Gemini placement, and that is okay. Take it as it resonates. And if you would like a pre recorded personal reading with me, there is a link in the description box below that you can copy and paste, and it will tell you exactly how to get one. And also, Gemini, go ahead, since you're here, do that ritual that you do so well here on the YouTubes. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we post content specific to you, Gemini. All right, let's get into it. We're going to find out here what the situation is surrounding the test that you completed, Gemini, successfully. What is the situation surrounding already? Already, you changed things up, Gemini. Look, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Switching it up on folks. And the Eon. In this deck, which is confirmation of you switching things up because the Wheel of Fortune is something that indicates a shift in how things are moving, how things are going. Either you're on the upswing or you're in downswing. You know what I'm saying? And then the Eon is all about paradigm shifts. So this is like it's moving. You're making moves. And then we have the Five of Axes. That's the Five of Swords in this deck. Wow. Same dude. Wreaking havoc. You know what I'm saying? We got the Three of Axes at the bottom of the deck. This is this shift. The the catalyst of the successful completion of the test was definitely caused by, heartache. And it's different for everybody. For some of you, this this person, whoever it is for you, I know these are both males, and there's males like all through here, but this is outside of biological sex and outside of gender identity. So take it as it resonates, and feel free to flip, gender identity and biological sex of the characters, the people in your life as it resonates with you. But um this person, whoever this is to you, they broke your heart, but that is the catalyst that changed everything. Because remember, we got like a total, it's like it's for real a 180. And we have three tens here. Three tens. 10, 10, 10. Look up 10 and 20. Look up 10, 10, 10. you know, look it up, how it resonates to you as far as angel numbers go. But this person was doing some old schemy shit. For some of you, like I said, this may have been a romantic situation, but then for others, this may have been a friendship or familial situation where they betrayed you. I'm looking at this one person, and it looks like this person right here. It may have involved illicit substances, and the way this person is holding their body, it looks like they may be, hitting the pipe. Yeah. But regardless, This was like it was a lightning strike. It's that's it wasn't something fast, but that's how the switch happened in you, Gemini. It was like a lightning strike. Like I'm looking at the lightning surrounding this jukebox, and that's how it went. It's like it was building up. Like I'm gonna do something. Like this is really fucking with me. And then one day, bam, Gemini switched it up on everybody, not just them, everybody. Yeah, yo, and it's yep, it's you switched it up on everybody. Oh, do y'all remember? I'm showing my age, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, do y'all remember the movie The Last Dragon with Shonuff and them? Bruce Leroy and Shonuff. That that is you. This is your energy. This glow around here, because when that's Gemini. Because when I look at it, I hear when you get that glow, that's you, Gemini. I don't know if you started swinging on motherfuckers. Maybe you did. Maybe you were about to. Um, but your whole aura changed. You got the glow. When you got the glow, you got the flow. that's, that's this ain't funny, but it's like how I'm seeing it. It's like Gemini was like on some old like, yo, I'm about to fuck all this up. Whatever plans you had that glow. If you haven't seen that movie, it may still be on Netflix. It may be gone. It's a classic though in the culture. If you don't know what a culture is, it's something that you may need to look up. Yo, but yeah, you switched it up on everybody. Everybody got it. Let's get some more insight on this test. What else can you clarify this test, the situation surrounding this test, Spirit, that Gemini successfully completed? Okay. I love this green. We have the Queen of Roots. So this is in the traditional Rider Waite, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, and just look at the green, look at the foliage, look at the grapes, look at the abundance, look at the wrist, the flick of the wrist. Oh, let's not forget the crown and the neck piece. Just saying. Um, the sun. 5. Again, another 5. So look up the number 55. Fives are all about change. Remember, we had the 5 of swords, the 5 of axes. Now we have the 5 of roots. So the 5 of coins is here. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of roots, which is the 3 of coins, 3 of pentacles. If you're looking at this, everything is empty. The cornbread mode or the corn mode is empty. You got 5 pennies here. Some of you may have a connection to the Orisha Oshun, 5 pennies. The empty jar, the empty mason jar. So basically, um, this is something for a lot of you. It's family, because all these 3 ladies, they are similar looking, so they're either cousins or sisters. So this is, for many of you, this is a familial. This was catalyzed by a family situation where some people were taking more than they should, and it may have been because you were giving more than you should to your detriment. But if you look at them, they're not smiling. None of them. May have something to do with like a family business, family legacy. Gosh, where all of you were left something, but in order for it to succeed, you have to collaborate, agree. Hmm. But let's go back to the spread though, where we have the Queen of Roots. That's you, Gemini. We have the Sun, which is the most content and fulfilled card in the deck, you know. And then we have the Five of Roots. So your energy here, outside of biological sex, outside of gender identity, you are somebody who is um, very self-sufficient. You are more than likely of the ones in this group. I feel like you are the one who may be more financially stable and financially viable. You are the one who may be just stable altogether, a little more pragmatic than everybody else, and or a lot more pragmatic. And you have cultivated and worked hard to get to where you are, to get into this energy. But also, the Queen of Roots is somebody who um, makes sure everything is okay financially. So more people may default to you, Gemini, to uh, come to you if they need something, whether it's advice or whether it's money. But what this is showing me, and I'm hearing trust, like a family trust. Um, but what this is showing me, like, so maybe you're a trustee. Take it as it resonates. What it's showing me, my alarm is going off right now. So that's confirmation. And it's going to keep going until I stop it. Hold on, real quick. All right. So I'm back. So, what this is showing me, Gemini, is that either way, you cut folks off. And even if it's dealing with a trust, there are parameters, or even when we're dealing with legal things or family issues, there are ways, uh, legal ways that um, helps to sustain what has been created. And I feel like you're the one that's in charge, like you have the final say. And what you have done, because the Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles, it's all about leaving folks out in the cold. It's all about cutting motherfuckers off. And that's what you did, because the sun is here. You were like, okay, my peace is dependent upon changing how I've been responding, because I've just been cashing out, dishing out, giving time, energy, and money to folks who do not deserve it. Yeah, that's what Spirit's saying here. And you changed it up. That sun came out. You got your glow. You started swinging or started going, for those of you who have, the legal things in order. Probably went to court, got some injunctions or something like that. I am not a lawyer, so I'm just saying words that I've heard on TV. And and y'all changed it up for those of you who that's not it's about, maybe it's a family business and you are the person that has the final say. You invoked, you know, your your level. You invoked your CEO-ness. You invoked it. Yeah, I said CEO-ness. Executive decision. Thank you, Spirit. You made an executive decision. Like, this is what it's gonna be, right? Because the business, the family trust, you, whichever one applies to you, you about to be you, or the business or the situation, it was about to be empty. It was smooth on its way to being empty. And you were just like, okay, enough is enough. This is not why it was created. This is not why I'm here. I'm not here to be, a faucet, a leaky faucet to anybody. This was not created. This trust, this business was not created to just fund your activities, your illicit activities. That's not what this is about. Yeah, so what is the reward, the blessing coming towards Gemini for standing 10 toes down, changing it up, getting that glow? What is the reward and blessing for Gemini for getting that glow? Get that glow. Judgment. There it is again. Five of Swords. Chariot. At the bottom of the deck. Ooh. So not only do we have the Queen of Pentacles out here representing you, Spirit is like, this is also you. You're building it back, reclaiming it back. The Nine of Pentacles. And this is a soul effort. This is something that you'll do in solitude, which is okay, because when we're in solitude, which is different from isolation, in solitude, there is growth, there is expansion, there is learning lessons, there is success and prosperity. The Nine of Pentacles, you can see that she has her hand, again, outside of biological sex and gender identity. She has her hand on these five pentacles, but then there are three, the six pentacles, and then there are three that she's just like, all right, that's what you can have, peasants. But that's you're controlling the so things can sustain, whether it's you, yourself, your funds, or this is family funds, trust funds, family business. It's like we have to keep this. There has to be something here left for generations. I have to have something to feed into myself. I have to build myself up, so I'm in overflow. That's what this is all about. You are uh, going into a space of self-sufficiency, using that discipline that you have to rebuild what was created and to rebuild yourself, if that's what we're talking about here, if this is about you personally. Yeah, you saw that them folks, these Five of Sword folks, were feeding off of the divine blessing, whether it is the family legacy, the family business, or you. This dead energy, they grayed out. So you made a judgment call, executive decision to change it up, and you conquered it. Yep, you conquered it. So this is really just confirmation. That's confirmation, and what's coming, that blessing that's coming, the reward that's coming is the opportunities to rebuild everything, to restore, restoration of abundance, not just financial, but we talking about emotionally. We're talking about mentally. We're talking about inner peace. That's what the reward is. Restoration, inner peace, familial peace. All right. What is it that Gemini needs to know about what's coming next? What does Gemini need to know about what's coming next regarding this test? What does Gemini need to know about what's coming next, Spirit? Seven of Wands, the Lovers. There's the Sun again. At the bottom of the deck, the Moon. So there's still some hidey hole shit going on. There's some things that you don't know about. Maybe some people collaborating to try, those other folks. If this is a family, a business, a family trust, or anything like that, some other folks collaborating. There may be one who's a little more demure than the other. If we're talking about two other people, and I feel that there is one who's like the wolf and the leader of the pack, and then there's the others who are more like the domesticated dog here, and they follow the one who's the loudest. But yeah, there's still some things that you can't see. There's some hidden things going on here, but that's all right because the sun is out here too. And what the sun does is it shines a bright ass light on those hidden things. And what it means here, um what Spirit wants you to know is that you are going to have to fight. You have to stand your ground 10 toes motherfucking down on keeping that balance, keeping that peace within the family. It may require going through some legal motions. It may require you to actually talk some sense into people, because sometimes we get blinded by fear, by lack. It may require you to be creative, whatever that means to you, as long as it's within the legal realms of your state and your community, within the legal statutes uh, of your state, your country. Yeah, it's going to require you to like be brave and to stay in this mindset, to stay in your glow, to keep this peace, to continue to rebuild. This is your calling. This is a part of your calling. This is why you are here, to restore, to bring about um balance, because that is exactly what the Lovers is about. The lovers in this situation is about balance. And there are some people here, some folks in your family, folks around you for those situations that we were talking about who are there to help you, but you'll have to reach out to them. Yeah, you won't be doing this by yourself. You'll be in control to rebuild, but you won't walk it completely alone. You have resources to maintain. Last message for Gemini regarding the test they have successfully completed. Last message for Gemini regarding the test they have successfully completed. Health. Yeah, I can feel that this whole situation may have been it most likely has produced a lot of stress. So make sure that you are going to your doctor and getting checked up, blood pressure, cholesterol, all the things, even mental health. There are so many resources around that can help, that are you won't have to use insurance if you don't have it. If you live near, and this is just me telling you because this is what I know. um, if you live near a university, a lot of times they have resources, especially if they have a social worker, or a counseling degree, or major there. They have resources there that serve that community, and you can get service, mental health services, free or at a very, very reduced price. I'm talking, for example, maybe $10 a session. You pay on a sliding scale. And then also check the community, check the interwebs. There are resources around you. But yeah, make sure you are getting your checkup. And at the bottom of the deck, we have commitment. There are folks who are committed to the cause, committed to you and helping you. For some of you, you are actually going to be starting a new romantic situation, and things will get serious. I'm not getting a bad energy from that either. It's going to be somebody who supports you in all you do. But yeah, but just make sure this is key. All right, Gemini. I hope this helps. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you. Until next time, y'all, take care.